So if you're looking for a budget action camera for moto vlogging and other kind of sports activities where you want to record yourself or record some actions, or maybe you're looking for a GoPro alternative, then I'm going to talk about Yi action camera that is a great GoPro alternative on a budget. My name is Asif, you are watching Tech channel. Let's get started. So I bought this Yi action camera last year, but I haven't actually reviewed it. I did the unboxing and I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. Well, it's available for $100 and it's not 4K. The 4K one is available for $300. So there is a huge difference of price in this and the 4K. But if you're looking to get started and you're looking for a action camera that is reliable, then this could be the one. So let's take it out, let's test it, and this is going to be the review of Yi action camera in a vlog style. So I'm here at the riverfront. I came here, I did a small recording while I was riding my bike. So you can call it moto vlogging. So it is a test and I will see how well it was. I will be able to see it only in post-production. So this is one of the use cases that you can use this action camera, and it does not matter whether you have this camera or the 4K camera, because the difference is the 4K and other things like the stabilizations. I think this is not a good place to talk. This DSLR camera is quite heavy. First, let me find a place to sit down and then I will talk about the camera and other stuff. So finally I found a place where I can sit down and talk to you guys, and this is how you get stuff done when you don't have the gears with you. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about the Yi action camera. It's from Yi company, which is the sister company of Xiaomi. There may be many other action cameras that are available in the market in the same price range. This one is available for around $100, I guess. So if we talk about the $100 segment, there are many action cameras that are available in the market in the similar price range. But I would recommend this action camera from Yi if you have a budget of $100. So I have used a lot of products from Xiaomi and I can recommend them. 2 thumbs up to this action camera because of the quality you get for $100. There is another action camera from the same company that has the capability of 4K recording and also has got video stabilization as well. So as I earlier talked about the video stabilization, it kind of defeats the purpose of having an action camera, because you want to show the action, and if the video gets stabilized, some parts of the action are missing. But it is totally my opinion. Maybe if you want to use the camera for different purposes, I have shown you one of the use cases, that is moto vlogging, or you want to record things outdoors. But talking about other use case of vlogging with the camera, like I'm vlogging right now, so for this, like holding it like this. Talking about another use case, that is vlogging with this action camera, like holding it like this and filming yourself. So I think it is not going to be a good option because of the audio quality you're going to get, because there is no way you can attach an external mic like you can do in a DSLR camera. The one I'm using right now, I have connected the collar mic with my DSLR camera so that the audio is clear even when I'm away from the camera. So the microphone on these action cameras are not that great, so you won't be able to get that great quality. And if you compare the video quality, you can see the difference. Like if I use the sound that is recorded using this camera, you can see the difference, and also the difference in the quality of the video as well. Even though it is a wide angle camera, it covers a lot more area when you are holding it like this, but I don't think it is a better option. I think if you want to vlog and if you don't have a camera, you can always use your smartphone camera. I mean, I'm using the front camera of my Mi Max phone for this, and you can see the difference. The audio quality is also great. The audio is directly recorded into the smartphone itself, and the front camera is also able to produce good quality of video. So like I said, if you want to use this action camera for vlogging purpose, that is not going to be a smart move. But for outdoor activities like moto vlogging and other things, like capturing yourself doing something, like you're in a cafe, like I capture myself when I'm in a cafe and I'm doing something, I'm working on my projects, so I record myself. So I use this kind of things with this action camera. And other use case would be the time lapse. I take a lot of time lapses from this camera, and you will be able to see the time lapse that I will be recording through this camera. I will attach the time lapse at the end of the video maybe. So another thing I wanted to talk about this action camera is that it does not have the LCD screen. The other variant that has 4K and the video stabilization, that is available for $300. You will get an LCD screen from where you can change the settings, like if you want to record full HD videos in 60 frames or 30 frames, or if you want to go slow-mo, you will be able to do that on the camera itself. And for this camera, you have to use an app that is available for both iPhone and Android, and then connect the camera over Wi-Fi. But here's the problem. I have connected my smartphone with this camera when I'm indoors in my office, but I haven't ever connected these two when I'm outdoors. Like I've tried it for hours, but I miserably failed. So this is what you have to keep in mind, that if you want to use particular settings, do this beforehand when you are inside a home or inside a building where you can easily connect these two and change the settings. But if you are outdoors, that is, you are going to have a really hard time doing that. So keep this thing in mind. Otherwise, if you want to do moto vlogging and capture stuff around you, there's no problem. I have selected full HD at 60 frames per second, and I usually use this setting only, so I don't have to connect these two and change the things every now and then. Talking about the slots, it has a micro SD slot. I have put a 32 GB micro SD, and there is a mini HDMI, I haven't used it, and also a micro USB slot for charging the battery. The battery is very tiny, but it will last somewhere around 2 hours when you are trying to record something. And looking at the inputs, the input is covered using a small cap or tray, if you would like to say that, but I've lost it already. So it is so tiny that you will probably lose it. So the better thing you can do is you can keep it off and keep it safe somewhere in your home or office, and never use it, because it is an action camera after all. You won't be needing it, and you would be taking the micro SD card on and off the camera for taking the footage and offloading it to your computer. So this is it in this video about this Yi action camera. If you have got a budget of $100, I would highly recommend it. Don't go for those cheap action cameras that you get for $20, $30. I am not sure the kind of quality you are going to get from that, but with this you will be able to get a better quality that you can actually use. So go for it. Now let me go and make a time lapse for you guys.